right, everybody, welcome back. It's another glorious week of Weds Night Fights Guilty Gear Strive, brought to you by Series E. I'm one of your commentators, Zero, and I'm joined by, for the first time, Solid Bones. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, it's a little late here on the East Coast, but I made myself a big sandwich. I'm a huge fan of the late midnight sandwiches. I know that we've got a lot of really awesome people in this top 8 that you could probably talk about. You've been here once or twice, Zero, so you want to talk a little bit about the bracket?
I've been here a couple times. We're taking a look at that KOF bracket. We'll flip that over to the Guilty Gear bracket in just a moment, but I got a little sneak peek right here. Umi Show up against Intel Razzo. There we go. And then followed by Krieg, Breaker Dave breaking into the winner's side top 8 once again. Breaker Dave taking a break, probably getting that fresh dazzle from Days in that Arc Revo set earlier this weekend. And then, of course, Sneed Chungus up against Nerf Shine. IQ Mira going up against I Am Rock on the loser's side here to wrap things up in this top 8. And, of course, it's Weds Night Fights, so you know there's a matcherino, all right? Don't be a coward. Just log in, click the claim code. It's easy peasy. It's not a whole lot left. There's only 24 codes left. I'd appreciate it. The players would appreciate it. Solid Bones would appreciate it, right? Just
absolutely. You know, I always think, how can I contribute to the pot if I can't do it directly? Here you go. The solution's right in front of you.
You know, you don't have money to go get a $1 menu double cheeseburger at McDonald's. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Claim the code. 25 cents right into the pot for you there. And of course, there are some glorious contests going on tonight as well. So try to keep your eyes open. Get the tech down, the clips ready, because 3 winners for tonight will actually get a free channel sub by submitting the best clip of tonight's bracket. So definitely keep your eyes out there. That's brought to you by Fresh Cuts right there. And of course, Level Up. And a few other contests as well. If you've seen them floating throughout the chat, definitely check out that Phantom Breaker Omnia that is available. You could actually follow, I believe that's LU and Rocket Panda Games on Twitter and LU on YouTube to enter into that contest as well. I've been checking out some of this game. Fantastic animation on Phantom Breaker Omnia. So definitely take a gander at it if you want to get your feet wet into it. We're going to get our feet wet into this top 8 set here. Intel Razzo starting things off against Umi Show's Happy Chaos.
Yeah, super exciting. That was a great segue, by the way. I'm going to give you some props for that one. But yeah, we got Leo versus Happy Chaos. Obviously, Happy Chaos is no stranger to some high-level play in this game. Very powerful character, but so is Leo. And immediately getting the wall break here, going to be able to spend the super. And this could be bad. The reason this is bad ain't just the damage, it's the position you're in now. This boy's focused up, he's loaded. And our boy Razzo's really got to make something happen here to get in on Show, who's now running the plus raise pressure, and the DP works.
Yep, just finding that 1 frame gap there. I was just going to compliment the clone setup right there, too, from Umi Show, trying to give a moment of pause between themselves and Razzo, and finally getting cursed up once again. Razzo put back in the corner, overdrive concentration. There's no escape. You can't move faster than a bullet.
That was bad news bears. Even if he hadn't jumped there and gotten clipped, the chip was going to be racking up like crazy. Just like the chip is racking up right now, already in the corner. So much damage on the wall. The Wrecking Crew has been working on it. Anything here could pop it.
Jeez. All right, so it has to be very careful, because if you open up any of those gaps, you know that flash gets charged up. There's the concentration. Gonna hold it out. Burst out of the corner here. Razzo fishing for that big counter hit. Does succeed. Chases all the way coast to coast. Hold this corner situation. Yo, whip buttons? I don't think so.
Heck yeah, the whip punish is going on. Now, this is the thing with this matchup, right? It's lopsided both ways. Whoever gets the initiative first, it can really just end the round right there. And Razzo running the clinic. Okay, great YRC, because that was going to be the back turn pressure the whole 9 yards, but here we go.
Called out the roll through from Umi Show. You can't escape the corner. Here's another throw after the drip. The OTG to close out the round. Razzo catching things up.
Looking good is Razzo. Okay, immediately. That's what he was trying to fish for before. Unisho was able to call it out a little bit with the preemptive 2Ks, but that time managed to dash in right after the curse, running the mix.
Razzo getting out of the corner. Nice 2D right there. Having to FD a lot of this bullet situation here. You can call it its own bullet hell, as it were. I mean, I thought we were playing Guilty Gear, honestly, but Raiden's on the screen right now? I don't know what's going on. All right, over 50%.
My favorite Guilty Gear character is Marissa from Toho, but she's Razo here, he is in the gauntlet, and you can see the difficulty of this isn't just navigating the bullets, it's also navigating Chaos's giganto buttons. So you can see that Umisho is not being complacent, he's walking towards the initiative, chasing it down with the BRC, the backdash not working, force the burst.
Okay, in the big situation right there, just for a brief moment, Umisho lost track of the bullet count in the chamber available for resources. Your bad burst, I mean, darn if you do, darn if you don't, honestly. There was no escape. Another bullet was coming either way. All that you could hope for is that bullets were just gone entirely. Razo gonna go down in that first game. Umisho coming out strong, but Razo was literally just right there on the cusp of victory. If there was any sort of slight mistake that Umisho would have made, which that big one right there, running out of bullets, Razo was definitely going to be able to capitalize on that situation, though. Has to be careful.
For sure, but I think the other thing to call out is Umisho's defense has been rock solid.
Yeah.
The mixes have not been working, and they've been very squirmy. They've been backdashing in weird situations, not letting Razo run the consistent mix that they want to. So really good shout-outs there, because I think that's really been clinching it out.
Slow to avoid the curse right there. Immediate burst, trying to maintain this offensive pressure. Hold the heavy fireball.
Hold it for me, would you? It's only plus 58. It's okay, but okay.
Pretty hefty, you know, it's just one single plate, right? That's all it is for me.
Oh my gosh, and there you see the Happy Chaos, the reward on any poke. Huge, that was coast to coast. Where is Space Ghost? That is going to be a wall break. This is bad.
I'm more of a Brack fan myself, honestly. Had a great show, great family lessons from the Brack show even. But already back to the corner, Razo swapping sides. Yo, the drift, the mix, we're playing Melty Blood out here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the most cursed stuff I've ever seen in my life. What do you mean the zoner now gets to do the 50-50 BRC mix and then get you to death? Is this, I don't know, is this first to 2 or first to 3?
First to 3.
Okay.
Absolutely first to 3. The explosivity of Guilty Gear Strive, we gotta run it first to 3.
You know, I understand, but sometimes first twos are really funny. Have you considered that? But regardless here, Umisho trying to get himself that early 2-0 lead as best they can.
Okay. RC got the carry. Probably expecting a burst out of that corner situation right there. Umisho has a lead, so probably going to hold on to this burst for the next round just in case to guarantee some sort of resource. In case things don't go Umisho's way in the next round here. But starting out great. Should be getting close to it. Oh no, out of bullets. Spoke too soon right here. Could have done Deus Ex to at least get another push. Great drift back.
And you can see using the clones here, because once you're this low on life, who cares? The clones can't kill you.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like Pokemon. You can just keep hitting that substitute. These boys ain't getting in.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Wow.
the 2D from downtown baseball sliding. Razos is in here. They're once again going down the last round.
You know, I saw somewhere the great mantra, just drop kick your problems out of the sky. That's how. All right, carried over to the corner. Whoa, flash kick, brave one, and already gonna burst right into the corner. Wants to maintain the offense. Watch the concentration. We're gonna get that overdrive in just a second. Deus Ex Machina.
Going through the wall. And yeah, the burst on that DP was great because not only was it going to be end of offense for Umisho, but Leo gets the good Oki off of DP.
Yes.
So being able to deny that is critical. Keeping the offense on, that really clinched that round for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Umisho up 2-0 right now. Wow, it's only the second game, and it felt like ages in that second game right there. I mean, really well done on both sides even. Razo still trying to solve this puzzle here. You know, sometimes Razo will go down a couple games, right, and then start to make that comeback, you know, feel they're, you know, back against the wall and really try to push forward here. We'll see how things turn out. Umisho, though, wow, like, Happy Chaos has been, I mean, we've all seen it, right? A really strong contender since Happy Chaos's release. Sure, there's been some slight nerfs to this character, but still, you gotta navigate carefully in these shark-infested waters that are literal bullets.
Absolutely, right? And I mean, we've seen, like, the character is so strong, but you've seen a couple of little mistakes that Umisho has made around the bullet counts and resource management has almost absolutely ended the round instantly for them. But Razo able to get a counter hit in the other corner, and there wasn't really a good opportunity for Umisho to burst there. Had to eat all that damage, but got, oh no, are we once again going the Adult Swim Midnight Special? You kidding me?
Absolutely. It's Tim and Eric all over again. Breaking through the walls, looking at Spaghetti in the corner. All right, Red RC, gonna have to pick this up. Actually, oh, could have carried it, expecting another burst, I assume, right there, because that could have been a shatter right there. Lost opportunity for Razo.
Yeah, but wonderful YRC there just to squeeze out of the corner, and this is a horrible position. This is top 10 bad gamer positions. Oh, no. My man rolled up to the first boss in Elden Ring and was like, I'm really going to grind this out for 10 hours. That's how bad we're talking.
Happy Chaos is definitely a time crisis fan. We heard action after the reload. And oh no!
The Canadian burst representing the maple syrup lands of up north. Oh, that is bad news right now.
Wait. What's a Canadian burst?
Canadian burst is when you burst so high up that you're officially a Canadian citizen.
Got it.
So, unfortunately, it was so high up that it didn't hit nobody, so he just came down and got punished.
Look, we all thought that California was the only one that had a geographical location named burst style. So here we are with the Canadian burst. We're learning all sorts of geographical locations here at Weds Night Fights, but Blue RC tries to close in, pushed back out by Umisho, and one touch would do it here. Umisho, wow, great dodges, cursed up, big jump in. Hello?
The immediate connection lost. Oh, I felt that in my body, but that is going to be a 3-0 for Umisho. You know, that is what can be so frustrating sometimes about the matchup, right? You're dodging. You're Neo in the Matrix, right? The special effects are looking great. But then they just IAD in and kick you in the dome? Like, what do you mean? They're not allowed to do that. They're a zoner.
It's interesting because, like, I know Razzo has Ramlethal option as well, and I think that we've seen in some cases that option come into play against Happy Chaos in particular, because I think Ramlethal does have some additional options that can kind of contend with a lot of that full screen pressure. Again, kind of similar to what Leo is capable of, right? You're looking at your wall with the heavy fireballs there, but even sword toss purple RC is a great option too, to kind of just follow that sword, carry across the screen, kind of have that hurt box on top of Happy Chaos while you close the gap. It is like a strong test of patience in this matchup. Dash blocking is so important, and Leo is one of those characters that can really excel at that because of his unique dash mechanic anyways. So it's tough. No matter what level you're playing at, trying to deal with Happy Chaos is just the most grueling test of patience that you'll see in Guilty Gear Strive.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, this whole week has been nothing but people trying to kill Chaos, and I mean, this is absolutely no exception. But we're going into our next match here. This is going to be Krieg, also representing the boys straight out of Homestuck, Happy Chaos, going up against Breaker Dave.
This is absolutely chaotic out here. I can't believe the chaos on the screen, but Breaker Dave out here with Geo, another character that is kind of great at this dash block mechanic. I think Geo is a strong contender at the rate of speed that she's capable of closing the gap, as you're seeing right here. The throw setups are going to be devastating here against Krieg. The question is, can Krieg find the pushback? We're looking for just block FD.
Yeah, absolutely right. And I mean, the tip of the toes. We're talking the end of the Crocs, clipping him there out the sky. Oh yeah, now he's trying the funny Pokemon strategies. They ain't working. You got nothing left in the tank. And what you were just talking about, this is what can make this more difficult for Chaos. Geo can just get in on you so fast, and the confirmed turner can be so damaging, both in actual health, but also just in position.
I mean, look at this already, pressed into the corner so fast that we were able to dash under that curse in the opening gambit of the round here. Go ahead, put off the Pokédoll if you want to. Giovanni's going to try to ignore it. Get shot for your trouble.
Yeah, and
that's him at gunpoint. Jeez.
Catch him in the Safari Zone, trying to catch him. So yeah, I mean, you saw there, this is one of the worst things about getting clipped by Happy Chaos. If you get shot in the air, a good shot, it can be so bad. It's so much worse than getting clipped on the ground, and that putting Krieg in the winning position, stopping the approach of Breaker Dave.
Yeah, full screen situation, almost no health. I mean, you do have the FD resources there, but again, nobody's faster than a bullet. Nice jab out from the roll through on Krieg there. Okay, you know what? Blessed be. Blessed be, okay? That's all there is to it. Sometimes, I mean, Geo has the exact same stuff, okay? I can't get mad. As a Geo player, I'm like, you know what? I've done that to people too. That's fine. That's all right.
My man's running the 10 luck build in Fallout 4 over here, shooting the bullets are ricocheting off the walls. The heck was that?
Jeez Louise. Look, when your anti-airs are glorious like that, you're going to come out just fine. Okay.
But that is that's the momentum of the matchup, right? First round was kind of Breaker Dave got in, Krieg died, right? Easy peasy. And then the other 2 rounds, a little bit more back and forth, but whenever Krieg can get in that position where they can set up the Happy Chaos zoning and really get it going, horrible for Breaker Dave. So this is really going to be a matter of, can Breaker Dave find those openings and call out the zoning decision?
There you go, opening round. Wow, the 2S to start. And that's going to be a little bit devastating here. It's going to be questionable on your opening gambits as well, because you're relying on trying to dash in and kind of smother the flames with offense from Krieg, which isn't happening this time around. You're going to get the HS Machina. You've seen the ending. You've got 3 button choices, spoilers, and that's how it ends.
Adam, we really need to stop this character running through all of our tournaments, but you're going to be able to burst here. This is great to get started, and Gio actually has some of the best options for if she hits one of the substitutes, she can special cancel it to get in and keep the offense on. Yes. You saw that there, immediately invalidated it. And this could be horrible for Krieg, despite the life.
And another big thing too, right? Krieg out of concentration in the situation. Breaker Dave took advantage. Unfortunately, Breaker Dave did not have enough health to survive that last interaction right there, but close, really close. Big, heavy, counter hit, gonna get burst immediately. Resource off the table. Now, Breaker Dave has to weather the storm. See, that's a big opportunity. The concentration, that's the moment to dash up as fast as you can.
Yeah, Krieg was running out of bullets. Breaker Dave tried to seize the opportunity, but ultimately guessed wrong. Thought they would stay on the ground. Instead, Breaker Dave took to the air. Immediately bad situation. Once again, you know, we did another playthrough. This time we stealthed it, didn't kill anybody, but the ASX Machina again leading to this horrible positioning. Or Breaker Dave, and they're getting blasted out here, Zero.
This is tough. 1 bullet in the chamber here, able to reload. Concentration is dipping, but of course, tension. That positive bonus is the name of the game here. When you get shattered by Happy Chaos, you gotta not only wait for those resources to disappear, but also wait for that positive bonus, because you know at least 1 or 2 overdrive concentrations are coming through.
Yeah, so many. And I mean, when you get Walsh broken by Happy Chaos, you're sad Chaos. And I mean, it's just, it's so bad. It's so difficult to come back from that.
All right, so up 2-0, and Krieg is poised to make a mirror match right after this for winners finals, right? Just Umisho and Krieg if Krieg does this. And I can't honestly say I've ever seen a Happy Chaos mirror, so I'm curious to see how that works out.
Yeah, this will be the first week that Weds Night Fights is actually running Halo 1 tournaments. I'm very excited about it. You know, the pistols are out.
Yeah, pistols only hang them high all day.
But Breaker Dave here does have the corner positioning. Life basically eats it. That is the burst. So if they can get in again, that's wonderful. But you basically have to get in on a Chaos twice if he finds that burst opportunity. The PRC to punish the burst, and this is so much damage for trying to do your defensive option.
What do you do, you know? Like, you were at full screen situation and Krieg ran out of concentration and you could do nothing about it. You had to stand up and watch Krieg just tilt the glasses, get the sheen going.
Get the
sheen
going.
Nothing personal, kid.
Commentators going Slayer. I mean, it's brutal. But oh my, Breaker Dave already has so much health. That BRC gonna let them get, even though they blocked that. It's a horrible situation again. Pop back to the corner, focused up, just point blank, blasted him. This is horrible. Perfect. Just like that.
It sucks to be Gio in that situation. No, like with no resources, so you don't have your reversal available, right? Her DP, it's a great DP, right? Especially on trade. The unfortunate thing is it's not invulnerable like some other blessed characters, like if you're Soul or Leo, for example. So gosh, you gotta sit there FD or hope you make 50% tension and survive the chip damage, which is not likely happening in that situation. I mean, Krieg was just in control, especially every positive bonus situation.
Yeah, for sure. And Gio's DP is more used. It's like a Ken and Super Turbo, right? Like he's just flying. His goal is to hit you with it with the footsies.
Yeah.
Less so to actually use it as a defensive option. So yeah, it's like. But I do want to shout out Breaker Dave. Played that really well at the beginning. Yes. It feels like Krieg just got into their momentum, and it kind of spiraled out of control with them.
Yeah, honestly, in a set like that too, it was the immediate shock factor. I almost feel like I'm like, whoa, you're coming at me like 100 miles an hour, and I thought this was a 25 mile an hour zone. I don't know what to do right now. You're the Ford truck behind me, and I'm already doing 10 over the speed limit. Like, relax.
I thought I saw it Monday to Tuesday. It's a school zone, isn't it? Like, what the heck's going on over here? But yeah, we are now gonna have the Happy Chaos Winners Finals mirror, which should be hilarious, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you rate the quality of a mirror by sheer how funny it's gonna be, and I think we're gonna have some laughs.
Well, before we get to that, we want to make sure we use those Matcherino codes. At least snipe those out. Use your full concentration. There's 19 codes remaining in the Matcherino, so don't delay, because there's no waiting. It's going to be high noon before you know it, and it's going to be Happy Chaos versus Happy Chaos. Only one is going to survive. But loser side first, Sneed Chungus up against Nerf Shine. We got it right this time. Nerf Shine. It's not the other Shine, also from New York. Don't get it confused. I still need the Halo Assault Rifle, Nerf, please.
Yeah, he picked the wrong character.
Nerf
They're just gonna start again.
Okay.
Got it. Well, okay, we still get to judge, though, because ultimately it's a matter of how good is Sneed Chungus is. Oh, this is pretty optimal. A lot of people, they'll actually go for stuff that'll, like, break the wall. But Sneed Chungus here, they've got it down. Just the dash up, 5H is there. Optimal. I'm all about it.
Sure. I mean, the utter confusion that I'm feeling right now is probably the same confusion that Shine is feeling, because normally people combo, right? And there's no combo counter here, as you can see, which I had no idea that just did. Oh, there was 6 right there just because of the overdrive. So, wow.
It's yeah, I gotta say, unfortunately, the lack of instant kills of this game has really exposed people's inability to end a round quickly. But Sneed Chungus has really made it at the top of the scoreboards. I had that happen in another tournament I was commentating recently, and I've never been as scared as somebody said, "Oh, kill me, I'll reset characters," and then they blocked, and everybody was like, "What do you mean?" And they hit him back. And we were like, what is going on? But we are going to get in here to our actual first match. And this is going to be Nerf Shine Potemkin going up against Sneed Chungus.
Yes. Interesting to see Sneed Chungus on the loser side. A name that I haven't seen in a top 8 for a little bit on Wednesday Night Fights at the very least. So definitely great to see the player variety and character variety with Kai Keys coming out here.
Good old Kyle. I mean, you know, for those of you in the chat who maybe don't know, you're like, oh, what's Kai's got? He's got no sauce. Look at this boy. The big things to look out for with Kai is Stun Dipper is a cheat move. It's one of the most powerful options. Oh, mega fist clip in the 5K. But this has been all Nerf Shine. Garuda into Garuda. I think that Sneed was trying to backdash there, which is sensible, right? It's not a bad idea. The obvious issue is that if you get Garuda'd instead, it's really bad.
Yeah, and right here, we're already seeing Sneed Chungus trying to maintain the control. No shock state applied either yet. Like, just Shine, defend it all day. All right, there's our first shock state to start out. Goes for the flick attempt here. Already OT. What? Anti-air, excuse me.
Yeah, no, that was a great pickup there. The 5K has so many active frames that if you get a weird air hit like that, it's pretty safe to just hit it. And you'll hit on frame 119, you get to keep it going. But,
yeah, can confirm Kai Kisuke was one of the Happy Sack players in high school.
Gonna be able to get that 6P there. It's all Kai players want. All they want is 6P and dash up throw. You know Sneed Chungus's endorphins are pumping right now. Beautiful defensive option there from Sneed. Kind of doing a little bit of that fuzzy jump back JS into the stun dipper. Wonderful.
Push back right through the corner. Same situation we were in last time here. Shine in trouble, no conversion off the counter hit.
Yeah, unfortunately went into CSE there, which doesn't quite combo off the double hit.
Big fist coming at you. Yeah, immediate burst. Hold on to this corner positioning. But come on, you can't let Potemkin just sit their way out of the corner. Flick, nice.
That they tried to flick, but it kind of got exploded in their face, unfortunately. That was actually an important Oh, no, he's going up, he's going down. My boy's got no health left. Kyle's not built this way. He consists on a diet of buttered toast, spaghetti.
Jeez. Like water. And toast with water.
Chips becoming. Oh, do we got a double KO? Wait, that means it's going to go into another round. Oh, my gosh.
I love it. Love it. Let's go.
Let's go. We got double KOs here.
That's a comfortable moment right there. Get dunked. Mistakes were made. Shine is trying to close it out rapidly. Potemkin Buster to start things out. Set the mood.
Rough start there. Great. That was a good idea there going into the slide head. It's a little too far away to get anything else. Oh, that's out here. Okay.
Gotta play your range game here, but still, Potemkin has some fantastic buttons at a full screen range.
I like he's got to play the range game and he chopped them from 75% of the screen away. Just bro. No, but that is the one of the kind of risks about Kai, right, is they're not really a gigantic comeback character. They want to be in control of the match, which he's definitely got the tools to do so. But it's hard to make it so you have like one defensive option call out in those kind of situations and run the train, especially against a character as explosive and as high as health as Potemkin.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big problem right there, right? Of course, as a Potemkin player, you're used to taking a grip of damage before laying on like just layers upon layers of throws, damage as well too. Like this character could take a beating, but with time, you're able to close the gap. And already, Sneed Chungus in control, nice. 2 HS coming through, flicked, got a hold.
Yeah,
it's horrifying.
Horrifying. Oh no! Speaking of horrifying, yeah, great burst. I love the way Sneed is bursting against Shine, because they're confirming that they're doing a route where they can't jump cancel it to punish.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the mega fix in order to burst. I think that's great.
Absolutely. Waiting for the commitments from Shine here. PRC tries to take control of the dust. Unfortunately, not close enough here.
Yeah, I think Shine actually managed a Street Fighter V backwalk out of that a bit, which was Potemkin's not a fast boy. I'm surprised they managed to get away.
Oh no, Popbuster to end it. Broken back and everything. This is tragic.
Oh, terrible. No. I don't know why I said that. You hate to see it. No, just kidding.
Either way.
Get it? Yeah, good hit confirmed there on the 5S.
DP out. Couple jump P for you there. Nice 5P conversion there, but Shine ready to flick away the fireball.
Oh, that's disastrous. Yeah, this is bad. This is the Garuda times. The 5D into the RC. Oh, man, and that's going to be heat. This is so much heater. Brutal. Chungus only a little bit left in the tank. Okay, wait, this is a start. This is a start. He's shocked up. Gotta be able to get some plus frames off that. The 6K plus frames. Good opportunity by RC.
Oh, excuse me?
Burst to keep it on, and that was good. He didn't waste a meter there, and he got it. Wait. He's installed? The EXE has been double clicked?
You can't wait! Sneed, you could have took it! What are you Oh my god, what is that?
What a gamer! I thought that 5P fucking was totally gonna get caught. Managed to throw him out of the Aegis reflector? My goodness.
That was absolutely absurd. I'm sorry, the audacity to 1, not go for the kill, 2, you dragon installed, and 3, right up through an overdrive. Relax, Sneed. Relax.
I just saw this man do a 5P as an anti-air against Pot from half a screen away. They could do anything. Oh no, the Pot Buster in the corner. One guess away from death here, and hey, there's the guess, and there's death. Sometimes it happens.
Sean said, that was cute. That was cute. Anyways, take this Nerf blaster. Kapow. Wow. I mean, don't let it happen to you, though. You can't do something cool on stream like that and then end up losing the set, or the game, rather. Don't do that. But that was cool.
Hey, look, really cool. Look. If you're a Kai player out there, you know, unfortunately, you are parched for the sauce. So I greatly appreciate Speed Chungus disquelling the Wait, speaking of disquelling the rumors, Kai has changed their diet. This Kai ain't just eating buttered toast and spaghetti anymore. He's got some meat in there. This boy's looking a little bit bigger.
So we got Gold Lewis out here, big bodies on the screen, and this is going to be just one slobber knocker after another. My God.
Yeah, both these
nice
characters plus frame monsters. Both of them definitely a little scared at the other being able to get in, and actually between the two of them, Potemkin has the ability to keep out Gold Lewis a bit better. So in some ways, he's taking the zoner position in this matchup.
There's the Garuda right there. Gonna have to hold it. Yeah, you're just thinking about like far-reaching. No, our Pot Buster will do it too. But yeah, the further reaching.
The clashes. I thought he was gonna combo off that clash. I was gonna scream.
I've been mad. I've been real mad and upset for Shine right there.
So that's the funny thing about the Gold Lewis matchup is all he did was block a couple of behemoths, and I swear Shine lost half his health, right? The chip is insane on this character, but we're going into potentially the last round here where we get the third 3-0 of Weds Night Fights top 8.
Body splash start bursting. Sneed trying to close this gap, and honestly what's gonna be crazy if we do advance on, Sneed is committed to this. Nice.
Does that walk up? You know, that makes sense, though, against a character like Gold Lewis, though, right? He's got a lot of single-hit moves. You armor any of them. The double Garuda combo. You know? I gotta say, Sneed Chungus, you may have lost a set, but you got the clip. That was pretty sick, and I'm all about it. GG's to both of our players here. That was an awesome game.
Sneed's gonna be the one to get the free sub out here, right? So I clipped it myself. I submitted the clip myself. I may not be in top 8 anymore, but I'm a winner in getting a sub. That's how it is.
That's some inside baseball. You get to top 8 just to make the clip happen, and you're like, yeah, we're getting the free sub. But nah, GG's gamers, that was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be on the highlight reel, with the Linkin Park, OST going on right there. It's just that clip, that moment. Don't look at the rest of the set. It was just this moment right here. That's all you need to know. It's just I drag and installed on somebody today and through their overdrive. It
starts with the Windows Movie Maker text and trunk cutting Frieza in half, and it's just like.
Oh well, we still have at least one more match to go through on the loser side. Mira and I Am Rock 8 should be coming up in just a moment. And don't forget as well too, there are some contests as well going on right now besides the clip contest, which I just mentioned there. Don't forget, you can try to win a free copy of Phantom Breaker Omnia just by following Level Up and Rocket Panda Games on Twitter. So definitely
check that out. It's got the girl from Steins Gate. What more do you need?
Oh, what? I wouldn't even know that. I guess I need to be up on Steins Gate. That was crazy.
But here we're gonna have IQ Mira going up against I Am Rock 8. And it says good old Leo Soul. Now this is a funny matchup. There's so many things to consider for both these characters when it comes to the neutral, right? Now on one hand, they're Silverback slugging it out. But on the other hand, there is genuinely a lot of interesting nuance. I think they tried to jump to bait that burst, but it looks like they got clipped. I don't know if they just committed to the button a little bit late.
Okay, nice. Maybe it was even a side swap that happened too. Okay, got the 2D. Nice pickup off Vortex, carried to the corner. Full screen situation, not looking good. Could have Vortex as a fireball. You can be wild and crazy. You're Soul Back Guy. Do it.
Just do it. But yeah, I mean, I also understand that it can sometimes be difficult to Vortex under that because Leo doesn't exactly have a ton of recovery when he shoots out the fireball.
Yeah.
But that fireball is kind of one of those things that can make this matchup a little bit hard for Soul in the neutral. Ooh, that's gonna be a bombo and a half the damage, and keep in the corner here. Don't wanna break the wall just yet.
Yep, nice. There's our Vortex conversion punish. Clean DP. Let's carry to the corner. Get the shatter.
Yeah, not quite a break there. I almost wonder if they should have just kept the meter and kind of went for the wall break there. But who the heck am I to complain? They got the IQ in their name. I'm sure they're thinking of something.
Exactly. Okay, Mira taking the round with the throw.
I mean, they always just say, what's the problem? Just throw Leo out of the, Berserker Slash. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. But here's Mira proving the theory.
Ooh, yeah, right out of guard point right there. And we're still chugging along with the slash train here. Chugga, and here we go. Fafnir, hold on to the frames real quick.
Yeah, and they instant block the close S there, which I don't know what the frame date is, because that thing is super plus. Good throw, but Rock gonna be able to get the PRC pressure here. Immediate TPRC to cool it down just a little bit. I love it.
Yeah, great situational awareness right there, especially after the block. You got the recognition. 5K, not able to get that conversion quite yet, but we still got the PRC to maintain that momentum.
Wonderful block on Rock there for that low. After the PRC, is that going to be enough? It is. The wall shattered. Rock is going to be taking
playing Guilty Gear. Now we're playing KOF again. You got Rock on the screen.
Yeah, Rock on the exactly. That's just what I was gonna say. My expectations are exploded right now.
Well, good start here for I Am Rock. Mira, trying to weather the storm of Leo is pretty tough, and Mira definitely capable of it. Gosh, I wonder if we would have had a different story, especially too in that corner situation where we didn't exactly get the routing we were looking for after counter hit Vortex, instead of just going for Red RC. And then just damage depletion after that point. Just we could have gotten a kill or at least a hard knockdown going into overdrive right out of that corner if we used Tyrant Rave here. But,
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes high pressure situations make for, poor decisions.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020. The game is too fast sometimes. You just do stuff and you're like,
Exactly.
But immediate burst there from Rock, which, the early bursts, if you can get it and it gets you in a good position, are wonderful because you're going to have so much of time to build up your burst again. But that being said, as much as it's wonderful, Rock is now in the corner. The risk is cranked. This is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage, Zero.
Clean hit DP. Not going for Shatter. Oh my god, the jump D from I Am Rock here. Able to get the cross up and the Shatter, return the favor. Getting positive bonus. We're trying to catch up on resources. But the blue drift, gonna get the air throw. And of course, flash kick. Believe in it. Stop it!
The DP went the wrong way, so he threw him out of the Bandit Bringer, and now he's BRC in the corner. Wait, why did he lose that exchange? I feel so bad for Rock. Why did that happen to this boy? What did he do?
Is there like a planetary alignment going on right now? What is happening? Why is Guilty Gear playing like this? It's fantastic. Let's go. I almost forgot we still have a Happy Chaos mirror later. What in the world?
The 2K flipping him there for the mid screen. I think one of the most interesting things about the Leo Soul matchup is kind of the button choices, because they've both got these big long buttons they can hit, and also their close-up buttons. So it's a matter of who at any time is playing the zoner and playing the striker. And here, Rock running that Oki, the cross-up, not blocked. Not quite dead though. Mira just backing off. Oh, they're walking. They're strut. What?
Don't!
What?
I mean, you have 50%.
Oh! We're talking heavy mob cemeteries in top 8.
Oh, come on, Mira! Please!
I can't believe Mira was like, I'm gonna footsies this guy. And just
see that DP hitting from behind?
Mental.
What is happening? All the, I don't understand her box. It's but a construct. It's not even real. NRC, let's cancel the BAP here.
Her boxes were made up by Dustin. I don't think that actually exists. But Rock down so much life. Mira running this corner pressure. The gold burst. Yeah, and that's, that's like guaranteed. That's just, Mamma mia. The burst seemed like a good idea when they inputted it. But unfortunately now it seems like a much worse idea.
I don't know what is going on. Like, that whole game alone, my anxiety is through the roof. I'm sweating. I need to sit down. I need to call a therapist.
I feel like Mira's fluctuating at any time. They're playing like super solid soul, and then they just get like the thought in their head of it's just like I'm gonna kill this guy. Like it's so fast.
And that's the thing, Mira is absolutely great. Honestly, like the world of hurt that Mira is capable of on Soul Back Guy. You're seeing it firsthand right here. Look, I went down a game. That's no big deal. I know exactly where you're going. Get back over there.
Did they intentionally let them pop off the wall as a mix? Did they do that?
Look, Mira's done some crazy stuff. Like I said, Mira is capable out here. Okay, but Mira's been crossed up. A couple broken ankles from Iron Rock before, so we'll see overdrive.
Yeah, able to route to the super here, which is fantastic. This hard knock. Mira does not have 50 meter, so does not currently have, like, the what you call the I would like to stop playing neutral right now buttons that Soul is so famous for. But the quick perfect from Rock saying, you're gonna heavy mob cemetery on me? I'm gonna do some layup.
The jumping, how many jumping was that? Goodness gracious. Walked into it. It's your own fault, Mira. Nice burst, though.
Oh, yeah, the fade away jump in. The footsies on display, Zero.
Okay, we already got this corner situation. Yeah. Just trying to bait things out, trying to get the counter hit slash. Red RC. It's still Soul's turn. Clean hit, DP. Nice 2D to get you standing right back up. Yo. The pressure is immense. Mira is relentless right now. The 2S, you know that could have been big damage.
The trades are gonna be able to convert. No, they're baiting the burst, and they did. They just stopped comboing so they could run up and throw. I don't even want to see press the dust button in the next 10 seconds. I just want this set to be over. Mira is up 2-1 right now.
Mira just grabbed Rock by the collar and said, listen, that first game was a mistake. Don't you ever do that to me again. Oh, the bait baby cam.
My God.
She loves
It's
Guilty
adorable.
Gear, actually. She loves watching Guilty Gear. Yeah.
Wonderful. That is
Who
the
doesn't?
best. Who doesn't? Right there, Papa Vi raising the kids right, getting them ready.
I'm all about it. You know, you got to raise them right. You got to raise them to know the okie situations. You know, it's fundamental to any kid's diet.
That's gonna be scary. You think about it, right? The history of, you know, the next generation of fighting game players, like already starting out so young, like even Maximilian's kid and Vi's kid as well. So just imagine, just a Wong's kid. You got a whole arc of the kids it's gonna be forward to a next generation pretty soon before we know it.
I know, right? But speaking of kids, Mira's kind of getting thrown in the crib here and throwing away the key. They are stuck in the corner, got no burst. Rock is running. Mira's back throws hit different. Every one of them scares me just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting so much mileage out of them. And now, poor Rock is in the corner, forced to block the soul. I can't believe that 2K whiff.
Check the dust. We almost scuffed the shoes right there. Don't worry about it. Iron Rock getting out of the corner finally. The heavy, we're jumping just in case. I don't want you to vortex. I don't want to get caught. You're going to have to hold this. All right, so going into the next round here.
Yeah.
Iron Rock escaping death. Okay, get crossed up again.
Yeah, Berserker slashes are working. They're working. This is reminiscent of EVO 2013 Marvel 3. Justin Wong's spear in these Berserker slashes right now.
Okay, got a little pickup right there. Not able to get a full conversion quite yet. The cross up again. Mira just not ready for it. And at the rail!
Yeah, the burst. Bait jumping up, blocking it, sending it home. I think that's the first burst that has not been successful for Mira. So good on Rock, able to steal it just a little bit. You know, there was always the old joke in the Guilty Gear scene that if you threw someone's burst, because you used to just be able to jump up and snatch it. You can't anymore. But if you threw them, you got their soul. You know, it's like your Maximilian Pegasus, grandpa's on the floor. But nowadays, you know, when you block it, you don't get the whole thing, but you'll get a little bit. You get like 5% of the soul.
Just out here like, Yogi, what's your grandpa doing on the TV? Sorry, vanished in the Shadow Realm, I guess.
Well, your grandpa's on television. That's my Tristan voice.
That's the Tristan. It's the best Tristan voice, and no one can tell me otherwise.
But we are tied up 2-2, Mira and Rock, and I have no idea what to expect. Mira has done some funny stuff. Rock, I feel like, is going with the old reliable, the solid game plans a lot of the time. The clash between these two has been crazy.
These last few matches in general have just been absolutely insane. This is tweet it out. Let folks know.
Okay, thank goodness the burst worked at that, but that reaction from Mira, gotta have Rock a little bit shaken. No more burst on the table. This is now an honest video game.
As honest as a 5K to the face is about to be. The whiff throw gonna get punished. And look out. Okay, watch the overhead. All right, as many times as Mira's been crossed up, I almost expect him to run through from Iron Rock here. 5K tries to get the anti-air, and it's not going to happen. Iron Rock drifts away. The fadeaway shots.
Yeah, I love those fadeaway shots from Rock because they're just kind of being like, you know, you're doing all kinds of stuff on the ground. You're doing run-up back throw. You're swagging with souls, good buttons. I'm not dealing with it. I'm all the way up here. I'm sticking out my big swords. Good, the 2S from Soul. Such a good long poke. Get the good conversion here. That was like a Street Fighter throw. That was like, yeah, I'm like +2. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Yo, the DP gonna get crossed up again. My goodness, Iron Rock just mixing Mira left and right.
Yeah, and Mira just got their burst air before they got stuck to the wall, wasn't able to use it. Now, backing off, I think expecting the DP, because the DP is kind of the obvious thing there, right? Mira's got 50 meter, but Mira knowing, basically bluffing, sitting at the table and stuck in the corner. Rock just needs a little bit more. The burst.
All right, yeah, we're trying to survive here. No health left. Okay, nice throw reset there.
Interesting full jump up backdash, and Mira maybe gonna be able to take this down to the last round. Rock holding on to their burst. What? The tech!
The tech throw! Are you serious?
We tech in these streets. It's tied up 2-2. Last round, we're talking double Luigi 0.
I gotta be honest. Did you even see Iron Rock jump? I don't even. This didn't happen, right?
Didn't happen. No. It was 1 inch off the ground.
Okay, we are at the R flashes coming through, going for the plus frame, 6S follow up. Yo, the fastball! Jump 8 to 2K coming through. clean hit, heavy DP, hold on to the plus frames for Fafnir. We're in trouble. Trying to fish out for the DP, run up, throw. One more interaction, can do the throw back.
This is huge. This is huge. Throwing the DP. No DPs in this house. Reversals are banned. Taking him all the way to the corner. Spirit of Space Ghost is resonating right now. They don't have burst. They just got it. They're so high up. Got to jump up shoot. But we're going back to this situation. Soul has to keep eater. This is not exactly advantage rock. They
No! The blue drift. I'm chasing you down, snatching you up by the collar. This is my game. Mira moves on into this loser side, Brad. Insanity. What a set. Surely someone's winning the contest out of that set alone.
I feel like we've had a lot of good clips. But speaking about that contest, yeah, I mean, we've got this awesome contest here. For those of you who don't know, Fresh Cut is offering 3 free level up subs for like all of y'all. So if you submit a clip and it's picked, you're gonna get yourself a shiny free sub. So if you're not already, clip away, submit them, see if you can win yourself a fancy sub. And you want to talk about maybe something else that we're doing a little bit, Zero?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That Phantom Breaker Omnia, have you heard of it? That glorious game that's out there? Definitely follow not only Level Up Live, but also Panda Games on Twitter, and you can also follow Level Up on YouTube as well. You can get entered into that contest for a free copy of Phantom Breaker Omnia. Check out a brand new fighting game that is out there. Now, we have a new fight coming up right now to continue the loser side run. Breaker Dave up against Nerf Shine right now.
Yeah, no. Now,
this is a good fight.
This is an interesting matchup, right? I mean, unfortunately, this is a tale as old as time in some ways. Giovanna definitely has got the tools to fight out here, but this is ultimately a striker versus a grappler, which is something that makes strikers a little uneasy. So you're gonna see probably Breaker Dave. The DP, she did the little hop right over Slide Ed. I actually didn't know it jumped a little bit and got over.
Yup! It's that low profile, baby. Yep, Giovanna has some movement out here up against in this matchup in particular as well. Keep that close range. Nice. Had to burst out of that problem.
You said her DP was low profile. Is it also high profile? I guess so. I mean, it's pretty good. But you gotta get the wall break here, but wasn't able to route into the super, which is kind of unfortunate there for Dave. They were already committed to the, I'm gonna call her Rekka, the QS thing. But bopping him back down into the Aegis. That was an interesting choice, and unfortunately didn't quite pan out. And now Breaker Dave is stuck in the corner. This could be so good. Earthshine. Brain? Dude, all faith build, this guy. You know what I'm saying? From full screen? Oh, and the Mega Fisted PRCs. The PRC to try to get out. Beautiful.
I mean, that was a mess in the corner right there. And you know what? You got to roll the dice sometimes. Breaker Dave coming out, hitting a natural 20. Unfortunately, rolling a natural 1 on this interaction here. Going to get caught by Heat Knuckle.
Natural 1, and they got a -2. Unfortunate. But the 6K there. The DP to try to, the non-DP DP there. Great Abari option for Geo. Wow. I think they baited that specifically. They kind of jumped up and just kind of fell back down. They were like, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, at 6H, I think that was far enough. I don't need to jump in the sky anymore. Right,
yeah.
Nice. Trying to keep the double highs right there. I don't care what you're jabbing out right there. I'm going to keep the pressure going. It's Giovanna time.
Mega Fist in the corner, but I mean, that being said, I feel like Breaker Dave that is one of the worst situations in video games, is if you accidentally block a Heat Knuckle in the air, you get dropped right in front of Potemkin. He's plus 9,001. It's not good.
Okay, hold on to the Garuda. Speaking of plus 9,001, that's a hot knuckle right there, that's for sure. Garuda coming through with the funnel. Thrusters. Oh, nice burst.
Yeah, the gold burst there is beautiful, right? Because it beats the throw option. Also, obviously, Geo gets 100 meter, which does give her, gives her the whole can. She wanted to target, put them both on, like the sound. Now got a little bit more damage, a little bit more defense for herself, and able to spend this meter in order to get this wall break with the good old Oki.
Yeah, look at that grip of damage, too, in the corner. So, have plenty of... Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, why did that work? What? Zero, could you write me a thesis on what just happened? Could you do that for me?
Look. It's going to be a long thesis on why that worked is literally the question we've asked for every game so far. Why did this work? I'm sick of it.
I'm sick. I'm done. You know what? I've had enough.
I was cool with it at first. I was like, you know what? It's even Stevens out here. That's fine. This is some nonsense. I don't understand. Look, the APMs y'all are playing on right now is absolutely absurd. Breaker Dave down 1 game right now against Shine.
And I gotta say, Shine is looking good. They've been looking good this whole bracket so far. What's gonna happen?
Absolutely.
6K. Okay, great.
Armor. 5P is a great option too, especially look. Potemkin can pop buster you. You can't leave gaps as Giovanna, and Giovanna is notorious for trying to delay buttons. Again, same situation. You gotta be careful. You gotta keep your frame traps airtight.
And that's the danger, right? When Geo is happy is when she's running her staggered pressure, right? She's able to dash cancel her close edge. She's able to delay her Gatling. But leaving too much of a gap against Pot is the end of the round. It's not that you get clipped. It's that you die. Then you get clipped on Twitch. I mean, that's how it works, but you know what I mean.
Shine saying a couple prayers right here. It's not going to help you. Breaker Dave pushing right into the corner here, and this is where Giovanna wants to be until a back Mega Fist comes through. And it's so hard to punish. Nice DP to whip the slide head and get a punish.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love those reactions there from Breaker Dave. It just puts Giovanna in such a plus situation. But not challenging after. He's going to be able to PRC. Keep the pressure going. No Garudas or anything, just flicking. Get out of here.
Full screen situation. Has to be so careful.
Yeah, they're chill, and neither of them have any burst. They're definitely both a little bit nervous at the prospect of taking like a 5S to the face.
Okay, good little jumping right there. We're almost there. And the patience, I gotta commend Breaker Dave for that patience, but got caught. Bad situation. Good back dash though.
As soon as the patience broke the 5S, Geo's 5S, phenomenal button. We all know it. You've been hit by dash up Geo 5S about 7 billion times, but does have a lot of whiff recovery and not a good anti-air hitbox. And that was a beautiful route there because there was really no safe spot for Dave to burst. If Pot hits you with close S, bursting there's a death sentence. Every Pot in the world is like, you fool, this is all according to Kaikaku. They jump cancel and block it and you're smoked.
And that's so heartbreaking too, especially at that range. You don't expect the Hammer Fist to pull through. 6P-able option there for Giovanna. It's just the timing. The expectation, your mental stack is already focused on another situation. And that's the last thing you're expecting Shine to do at that range. Sitting at match point right now. Nice jump heavy, but can Breaker Dave finally close out a set here?
Yeah, Breaker Dave, unfortunately, already down 2-0, which is always a risky prospect. If they can just get one on the board, life's going to look a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Sun's going to come out tomorrow, all that jazz. Back Mega Fist in the corner, again, is also a death sentence for Geo specifically. A lot of her pressure is that grounded base stuff that unfortunately just cold loses back Mega Fist. But the Aegis covering here. Oh, it's still got a hit in it.
Okay, nice. Jump over into the aerial overdrive right there. Really good punish. Honestly, I wouldn't have been ready for it. I'm not sure any of us really would have been ready for that situation right there. Dave gonna get called out. The dust connects Red RC to get the W here for Shine.
Yeah, the little DP there was meant to go over the slide head, but unfortunately the slide head came out just a couple frames later, and that's all it needed to do to get the knockdown there. And Shine only needs one more round to take over Breaker Dave, but Breaker Dave gets the starter they want. They're in the corner. This is beautiful. Just gotta watch out for the Mega Fist. Oh, it's easy. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, if you could challenge air to air, it's a hard call out though in this situation, especially in the corner. Got the hard knockdown thanks to 6H right into air overdrive. Good jumping button there from Breaker Dave. Gonna get a shattered positive bonus. It's great for Geo.
You call it great, I'm gonna call it mean. That looked pretty hard to block 0, but Breaker Dave, with the mean stuff, is gonna take the perfect. Had they switched to the dark side?
Okay, got the drill. Where do you think you're running to? Nice chase. Yeah, that's so unfortunate right there. Called out by the faultless defense. Just pop buster in the corner. My God, the damage. And what do you do? Nice jump out. Wait a minute, we got the space that we're looking for here. But no meter to go for overdrive. Has to hold this Aegis reflector.
Yeah, and now gonna be able to get back in, and really, like, the win condition for Shine is like 2 more blocked Garudas. They don't even need a hit. They just need to get him to block him, and there's the deep.
Oh, no. Okay, got the super jump. Great jump install right there from Breaker Dave.
Yeah, you love to see it, but they've still got 50 more meter for another Aegis or a PRC into the close slash to close out the set. That is also an acceptable use of meter. Shine is gonna move on here in our top 8 bracket. 0, that was mental.
Yeah, seriously, like it's stressful in the situation of Geo, right? Because you know exactly what Potemkin's going to look for, and you're usually going to get one of two Potemkins. Either the Potemkin is too scared to make a move against Geo's frame traps, or Potemkin's brave, like we saw from Nerf Shine, or at least very knowledgeable about what Giovanna's game plan actually is capable of finding those gaps, getting those pot busters and interrupting, like, hey, look, you have to think of something else, or you have to make a true block stream, because I'm definitely going to toss you.
Absolutely. And I mean, speaking of tossing, I think we should toss it over and look at the Matcherino really quick. I'm pretty sure we've still got a couple of codes lying around that y'all should use for our wonderful players here in top 8. If you have not yet, please go there. It's free money for the players. We've still got 15 left. I know there's 15 of y'all that have not used them. Please get on in there, support the gamers.
Yes, absolutely. And Mira coming back at it against Razzo, and already starting things off with the throw, the backdash, and gosh, just slightly mistimed on the throw because the throw came out during that backdash animation. Okay, nice. Jump D, gonna bounce off the wall. Razzo getting the conversion here.
Yeah, Razzo getting the quick pickup. And oh, what? That was a footsie. That was fundamental. So that's even got the CVS2 players back in the retirement home saying, yep, I gotta say that was pretty good.
Hey, now wait a minute. We have a CBS2 player here.
I'm just kidding. I play CBS2. It's me. I'm making fun of myself. But Razzo here going to be able to get Mira again to the corner. That's the first Leo command grab that we've seen all top 8. They waited for so long. That was like the latest burst I've ever seen in my life. That was beautiful. Unfortunately, it also didn't matter. Just like a Bob Ross Payton thrown in the ocean, Razzo is going to take it 1 over Mira.
Who would throw a Bob Ross painting into the ocean?
Leo.
What kind of... The monster. Goodness. All right, Mira stepping away from the cab for just a moment. Trying to recoup her thoughts.
Organizing their ki. You can see the aura radiating around. They got
more power. Just... But, you know, it was a great interaction. You talked about that that footsie situation there from Razzo. Razzo is definitely one to really try to bait out interactions from other players. They like, Razzo definitely gets into the head of their opponents quite often and baiting out situations, like even just DPs, just overextending and neutral. And honestly, the capability that Razzo has in doing that is just absolutely phenomenal here. Mira, definitely more of a heart player for sure in comparison. We'll see how this goes. Oh no, you hate to see a 2+ off that one.
Yeah, no, being 2+. Oh, that was also the same footsies. Razzo's looking for it. They are with punishing, and they are also spending the meteor. Going to be able to do roughly 1 billion damage, and also get the knockdown. I feel like the major difference between this and the last set that we saw, because Mira just fought a Leo before this, right? The big difference has been Razzo's neutral plan against Mira has been so reactive and so correct. They are just playing it so slow up until they get an explosive hit. That was
You know, I just got a flashback to Exert right there. I was like, oh yeah, this is normal. Yeah, 2D beating Leo, run through. Yep, exactly.
I'm sitting here doing a bunch of analysis, and then I just see nonsense where I'm just like, oh, whatever, man. This is fun. It's a fun game. I don't care.
Okay, good flash, good couple, jump deep, 3 jump deeps, not a couple. Chase it down, 2Ks, push into the corner again, and Mira really trying to find that bar slash counter hit. Another whiff throw. Razzo smells it happening a mile away. The burst, you got away with it. I don't know how. And Razzo paying the price. Couple bounces off the wall for you here. No. Could have done one more heavy slash, and I think that would have just put you on the cusp of a shatter right there if you went right into that heavy volcanic viper after the fact.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, the height might have been a little weird there. Wasn't totally confident. And you were saying get away with that burst. That wasn't just getting away. They didn't rob the train. They took the train. That burst crossed up and gave Mira the corner, and that was almost lights out for Razzo.
Goodness. All right, so up 2-0 for Razzo right now. And Razzo still just maintaining control. Even when mistakes do come through, Razzo's just calm, cool, collected. Here's the burst out of the corner. Again. All right.
Mira trying to show some of their own footsies, you know, sticking out the preempt. The buttons, the burst gets baited, and this combo is optimized for that corner carry in order to go into the big Leo Super and get the big Oki. I'm talking the biggest Oki of all time.
Oh yes, absolutely. Counter hit 2S and not close enough for a full conversion. Razzo can close out the round starting with a 2S of their own.
I swear they both switch characters to like Third Strike Chun-Li. They are just sticking out these low pokes from mid-screen, and they're just like, hey, get stuff off it. Hey, don't walk into it. That'd be silly of you. Like, that's all they're doing. Oh my god. Okay.
I dare you. I dare you to walk into it. All right. 6-8. There you go.
I'm gonna start spinning my swords, and if you walk into it, it's your fault.
2K comes through, and these low pokes, like you said, both players looking for him. Catches the dust. Razzo will close it out 3-0 over Mira, and gosh, yeah, Razzo in complete control, and you know, great turnaround as compared to Razzo's set earlier in the bracket up against Umisho right there. You know, not letting the frustration get to Razzo's head in that loss against Umisho, and just able to continue to play their game. I mean, this is again why Intel has sponsored Razzo, right? Because, you know, we're able to process those situations at a rapid pace. It has 16 threads, able to go through and figure out the true optimal routing to making it back into this grand finals potentially. But first, Razzo's gonna have to get through Shine in order to do that.
Absolutely. They looked at Razzo, they're like, this fella, they can run a mean game of Dwarf Fortress. We got so many threads on this. But speaking of stuff of that nature, we should talk about another video game real quick, Phantom Breaker Omnia. We have a little bit of a contest going on for y'all. If you follow Level Up and Rocket Panda on their Twitterverse, and also follow Level Up on YouTube, you can win a free copy of Phantom Breaker Omnia. I can't say enough nice things about this game. The big thing I'm gonna say, which is gonna make all of y'all go, yeah, you know what, I'm following, is gonna be the girl from Steins Gate's in it. There's all of that kind of jazz up in this game. I definitely recommend all of y'all check it out if you have not already. And also, for those of you who are not already clipping every second of these lightning fast, horribly mean matches that have just been so fun to watch, you should be, because we're doing a contest with Fresh Cut that is offering 3 free subscriptions to any 3 of y'all that clip the best clips of the night. So if you're not already doing that, get on it. And just with that, I'm super excited to see our next match here. We're already getting down pretty late in this bracket, if you can believe it, Zero. This has gone by so fast.
I know, like, you blink and you miss it in so many of these interactions throughout this entire bracket. Plenty of clippable moments to look forward to, but this is a big one right here. We've been looking forward to this since it was first conceived, right? Just first thought of, like, a Happy Chaos Mirror? Krieg and Umisho? One's wearing a shirt. That's how you make the difference. One is wearing a shirt.
I'm telling y'all, we're on Blood Gulch Slayer. The pistols are out, and this is Halo 1. These pistols are strong, I'm telling you.
This is going to be fascinating, right? It's got to be, the win condition, right? It's just who curses first, and then who runs out of resources after that.
It's also super funny to watch, right? Because you can see Umisho running up, trying to do the IBs, trying to get in order to create some of that space, but also still getting zoned, but they're playing it perfectly. Theoretically, Happy Chaos players know how to navigate this better than anybody else, but Krieg just got that early lead and has had the curse on. However, that burst could spell disaster. That is a little bit of an opening, and it could be all Umisho needs, because they're hit one of the 3 endings here of Deus Ex Human Revolution, leading in to the game.
My God!
That did so much damage. What happened?
Already
Wait,
caught
dead.
up. Stop it. Stop it! What? No, I don't believe. What? It was 2 combos. And
2
Krieg is
combos.
dead.
That's all Umisho needed. That's what's going to make this matchup so explosive. This time, Krieg gets the burst, pushing Umisho to the corner. The curse went wide! My homeboy ducked too low. Went straight over his head. That sucks, Krieg.
You know, I was going to say at the initial start of this set that I was, you know what, maybe Happy Chaos has a hard time dealing with Happy Chaos' own malarkey, and here we are, Umisho with the right of it, just showing y'all how to run up and block, and you know, it's easy, right? Just run block, no big deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's how all these Happy Chaos players are. They're like, what is the problem? All you have to do is simply run up and block. It's very easy. And unfortunately, it doesn't really work out that often in practice. but Umisho really getting ground down here. You can see the risk also on Umisho. Any hit is going to be that big counter hit, but this is huge.
Yeah,
got the opening.
Throw, able to side swap. You ran out of room to run away here, Krieg. Yo!
Happy Chaos does not have a very invincible backdash, but somehow went through the entirety of that 2K, getting that back throw, taking the game. It is tied up.
Okay, good cross-up block right there from Umisho. Orange push right back. First, immediately take, steady aim, cursed up, fire away.
Oh, we're fired.
Yeah, I mean, you try to throw a curse out there, and Krieg got sniped before. They're in trouble here, and able to reload full screen after the overdrive concentration for Umisho. Umisho maintaining that control, showing the superior first-person shooter experience, but the gold burst. This is big for Krieg right now.
Yeah, this is huge. Oh my goodness! And they just backdash through the gunshot? I guess you can do that. I mean, it's not that active. I suppose you can backdash if you're a god. Man.
How do you backdash a bullet? Like, what is happening?
Happy
It's
Chaos
chaos.
is built different.
Pure chaos.
Bullshit. Puts on the Limp Biscuit, walking out of there, backdashing away. So Umisho up 1 already, but this has been super close. This has been super funny to watch because this is not one of those matchups where you go, oh, it's momentum based. It's whoever gets the knockdown, whoever gets the first hit. This is like the extreme version of that, where it's like, oh, yeah, it's a 10-0 right now. And then it flips, and it's like, okay, now it's a 10-0 the other direction. They both shot, they traded! Oh my god. Dude, that was a quick draw situation. Draw, Pilgrim. I don't know who came out on top, I'm gonna be honest. They swapped sides at some point, I'm serious.
You know what this is? This is that, you know, the opening for Ultimate Marvel, where Deadpool and Dante just shoot each other, and neither of them go down. This is what it is.
Yeah, but that time you saw Krieg also exposing the gap in that pressure because they're very familiar with the pressure strings and when they're going to be shooting.
Yeah.
And like I said, the bullets don't have a lot of active frame, so backdashing through it. This is chip is now a massive concern. Yes, that was. That's a bad spot.
Wow.
That's a rough gamer moment.
Yeah, brought to you by Fresh Cut.
That was a Fresh Cuts bringing you the fresh gamer moments. Okay, they're trading there on the counters. Umisho definitely does not have the life leader, but Happy Chaos, such a high damaging character, now has Krieg in the corner, PRCing just to extend the pressure, and now I feel like they're switching up their strings a bit. They're not doing the autopilot gunshots with the plus rings, they're scared of the backdashes, so they're going for more of the delayed gatlings and pressures, but the just defends, so he's not getting pushed out as far.
And look at this, running out of space to run away. Here, Umisho gonna try to take advantage of it. Immediate burst. You already
This might kill. This might kill.
This should kill. At 50%, let's curse you up just in case.
Just, you know, put a little bit of zest on that. I feel a little bit of curse on it.
Extra sauce.
All right, now they're tied up again. Oh, and they're blasting. They're already shoot. Wait, did that gunshot hit the curse or something? That was weird. I have no idea what just happened. Wow, blasted all the way to the corner. Umisho's already down like 70%, breaking the wall with the Deus Ex Machina. I did ask for this.
Oh my goodness gracious.
This is the Oki. This is the bad situation. Forced to block the curse. We're just running up, trying to make something happen. But Krieg tying up 1-1.
It's fascinating to sit here and watch how quickly the tension just builds up off of gunshots from Happy Chaos. Like, that is a lot of tension buildup, just even off of block shots, no less. So, gosh, the resource management is so important in this set, and just seeing this breakdown, it's got to be. It's so fascinating, is what this is, honestly.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, if both of these players say, I really hate this mirror, I would not doubt it. Because this is, at any given time, like I was saying earlier, only one of them is really playing, and the other one's fishing for an opening to get to play the video game. And this time, okay, Umisho trying to throw on a little bit different, like, of offensive pressure there, just air dashing in, not really something representative.
Ooh, nice block on the roll through right there. Good awareness from Umisho, and finally catching Krieg. I noticed that Umisho really tries to close the gap more often. Krieg is already going guns blazing right away. Umisho really tries to walk down Krieg and force Krieg into the corner. There's good tech. He has to hold that corner situation, has to reload, down to 1 bullet left, and got the pickup.
That was heartbreaking. The 2S whiffed, and the crosshair was just blasting him. We call that footsies when someone tries to poke you when you shoot.
That's footsies?
That's, yeah, you know, it is. You would think about it. But speaking of footsies here, this is going to be Umisho taking Krieg all the way to Space Ghost. Great opportunity to burst. It's hard to burst against Happy Chaos.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised you got lucky with that. Yeah.
But I think they waited so long for it, so it was like, there's nothing left on the table. But that's when you don't burst and mitigate damage. You just burst and mitigate the horrible position that you're going to find yourself in if that combo completes.
I got the pop-up, had to reload. There's no concentration, so can't even shoot either.
Yeah, but now taking these plus frames, the counter hit. I wonder what they were trying to do. Getting their own thing started. At least got the burst. Even if this goes horribly, at least they can take the burst because
No.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Got caught. Move it. Did you breathe over there? Get shot.
It's high noon.
Yes, it is definitely Cole Cassidy out here. Oh.
You know, I have a big picture of Good and Bad and the Ugly out in my living room, and I feel like if I'm commentating this, I should like bring it in here and just be like,
just bring it every time a Happy Chaos goes on. Yeah. You just hear the heavy sound.
Hold on, I gotta go get the. But speaking of Good and Bad and the Ugly, we got 2 ugly people here trying to slug it out, blast it.
Honestly, I get more Dirty Harry vibes out of this, you know.
2-1. Umisho only needs 1 more, but the early initiative here goes to Krieg, and these early, whoever gets the early thing here, the only real way they've been able to flip it is when they found the opportunity to burst. But the dash up 6S is such an amazing button from Chaos, able to catch the startup with a gun. It's gonna be into focus. Running out of bullets though, but I mean they're coming back.
The stagger block. Look, you gotta hold these frames here. I can reload. I got time. Look how fast I can put bullets into the chamber.
You know, they played some competitive Halo 2 in their days. They're doing the reload cancels. They know what they're doing.
The chase down on the opposite foot right now. Krieg trying to, oh my god, wait a minute. Stagger does connect here.
Yeah, that's height of the RPS, right? You saw Krieg went for the quick shot because Umisho was trying to set up a little bit more from the full screen. Yeah. So it's this constant tug of war between them trying to put themselves in the game-winning position and them quickly interrupting it with just the quick draw.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, quick shots here. Shoot from the hip. Already has locked in, cursed up. Take steady aim. Hold on to the concentration. Watch it dwindle away here. Krieg is going to get an opportunity in just a moment. There it is, right there, the 6P.
Coming on in, and this has really been like the evolution of this set has been them like changing their pressure because they've been able to do things like backdash through some of the bullets and whatnot. Now you're seeing them just pulling out the gun and just waiting, and they're just pointing it right at him like, what's the call and response? And but they're leaving more gaps, right? Things to exploit. You know, you were talking about this earlier. That's you can't even call it a bad burst. It's just I would like to have 1 more input in this game before it's over. Please, just you want to push some more buttons before you're done.
It's like, look, I don't want to die with burst. I can't let that live on my conscience, so I have to spend it. I know it's not the ideal spot to spend it. I just got to get rid of it. It's basically, you know, year end. You know, you're about to get your new budget for the following year. You got to make sure you spend all the cash before you get that new budget. Otherwise, they give you less next year.
Yeah, burning a hole in your pocket, but it is tied up 2-2. Both of these folks showing that they got what it takes to be the fastest gun in the West, but ultimately there can only be one. One of these people will move on to grand finals.
Yep, that concentration disappearing here. Umisho taking advantage of it, and now they're both out of concentration here. Just going swinging at each other. There's our overdrive. 6P
got the pickup. That's huge. That's massive. Yeah.
Oh
Blast him into the wall. Hit him with the Adam Jensen. Blast him. And this is, again, this is one of the worst situations possible in this here Stride video game. Because he's cursed up on a Wednesday. Getting blasted. Help! Help! I'm getting guard crushed out here. Oh, he's reloaded. Oh, he's not stopping.
Yeah. has to hold on to it. Has to just block, and it's not going to happen. Again, it's almost like a checkmate situation. Once you get that shatter, positive bonus coming through, I can just take steady aim all day and not worry about the resources. Oh, nice 5K interrupt, able to get the pickup there, but unfortunately not enough concentration to finish it over to the coast.
Wow, what a run-up throw! That was so bold.
Yeah.
Focusing up, and this is king me. This is not looking like a good game of checkers, I'll tell you what.
How many pump fakes was that just for the reload? Oh, and good to know, the clone does not block the bullet. That's interesting. I've not seen that interaction.
No, I mean, yeah, the bullet doesn't travel, it just appears from like the foreground. Pulling out your NES light gun, you're trying to get you some ducks, like it's coming from you.
Yeah. Right. Again, trying to keep Krieg at bay. Umisho able to build up that concentration, got the hit. Not going to be able to burst out. Days Ex boxing and close the round.
Ooh. I didn't even think he was going through the wall. I thought they were like mid-screen. When did they wind up over there? And believe it or not, everybody, we are down to double Luigi. What a burst!
What is happening?
The backdash to fully call it out. Umisho has a very early lead here against the curse move. The role that all Happy Chaos players have been saying, I've never rolled no purpose. And it's getting them all of this.
Look, Cole Cassidy has a role. Why can't Happy Chaos have a role? It's useful. There you go, full streak stuff, positive bonus.
Sorry, this could be it. This could be the end of the round. The chip is piling up, doesn't really have enough meter to FD it, but I mean, you can only do that for so long.
You're trying to walk down Krieg too, and just barely about to make it out alive. Got crossed up, the chip is piling up. Oh, the 5K, that'll do it. 3-2, Krieg moving on to grand finals. Umisho is ready to wreak havoc on the loser side still. My God, I didn't think I was gonna have two Happy Chaoses to see today. That's crazy.
The two Happy Chaoses that we're going to be seeing still a little bit more of, they are down on loser side of the bracket, so, I mean, you know, we could have the rematch. I mean, that's not usually how old-timey Outlaw shootouts work. Usually it was kind of one and done, you know? But
yeah,
like,
right. Unless we're going back to, like, you know, Hamilton style, you know, we only have one round in the you know, the muskets here, and it takes a while to reload, but it doesn't take a while to click that claim code button right there. There's 4 players left in the bracket. There are 4 codes left in the match arena. Use them up, tweet it out, let folks know, hey, there's only 4 codes here. Come on down. Actually, there's a whole bunch of you. There's a gaggle. I would love for me to say gaggle again. It's 771 of you right now watching. Be sure to click the coupon code. Here we go.
Here we go, we are into the next one. I will say you saying gaggle is a little indicative of where you're from, in the same way that I accidentally say gabagool every other sentence. But, you know, getting into this next match, we do have Razo versus Nerf Shine. And they are in the corner here, but Potemkin, not a character who usually particularly hates being in the corner. He's got a lot of ways to slug out of it. Back Mega Fist is the meme, but is also facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big facts out here. Can't confirm. I don't even have to Wikipedia that. I know it's true.
There you go. Yeah. So bad. This is so bad. So this is going to be almost guess for game situation. Razo's got all the meter in France, but you know, that was
TRC cancel. That's a rough situation of a scramble right there in the corner, and Razo coming out on top, able to push to the opposite side of the coast, bounce off the wall, and one video style, drop the turbulence into Mega Fist.
A Mega Fix. I'm talking eye funny. I mean, I'm talking I can't have cheeseburger. That thing is so good. Meme and a half, but damn, it works.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that round almost ran away from Shine right there, and still able to find a way with the tried and true Mega Fist. Gonna burst. Good stuff here from Shine to maintain, or maybe not, because Razo is relentless right now.
Yeah, Razo getting in. Razo has had, oh my goodness, that did so much damage. And the DP counter hit here, not able to get it or anything, but calling out the back Mega Fist, but still not really enough of a punish, but the 6P from downtown. Leo players are always pushing buttons behind their buttons. You know what I'm saying? They're not double tapping for inputs. They're double tapping because they want more of it.
say it with your chest. That's what Leo does. That's all Leo players. We say it with our chest. 6P again.
Slide head. Yeah, the special cancel there, beating out the slide head. Only has 1 point of armor.
Oh, yeah, almost ran into that for just a second there. Thank goodness Razzo hesitated. And now, gonna get the conversion burst out immediately. Shine, not wanting to get tossed in that corner.
Potemkin got 5P'd out of the air and took like 40%. Are we really talking about that 0, or are we just gonna let that slide?
I mean, you know, like we saw it earlier, Kai capable of doing that. I mean, at this point, we should recognize that Potemkin, just because Potemkin's taking from Sky doesn't mean Potemkin's just, you know, able to dominate with these Mega Fists like they are right now.
The PRC, oh no. Well, that's a little bad.
That's a punish.
Oh!
Oh!
Yep,
Oh!
See, into the heat knuckle. And that is gonna put 1 on the board for Shine. I saw somebody the other day at a different tournament I was commentating do the pod buster and then accidentally PRC like a frame early, so it did absolutely no damage and go into the heat knuckle. It's the funniest thing you'll never see if you've ever seen it. But that time did get the successful PRC. Shine able to pick up the end of it there. The block DP there, unfortunately, for Razzo. The one interaction that we saw earlier that was interesting is I think that Shine did the PRC into Potbuster in order to grab the DP, but didn't realize it was actually the startup of the super. And the super is not vulnerable to throws, unlike the DP. So I think that's what happened. But that was a smart play from Shine. But you know, oh, the burst, baby.
Not a good burst right there, though. Okay, oh, the backdash. Nice. Tried to recover with the PRC, and unfortunately, it was too late. Shine on top of it. Nice overhead pickup here from Razzo. Push over to the corner, get crossed up. Good blocks. Shine's been on point for defense today.
Shine's been on point on defense, but unfortunately, you just need a little bit of a gap in your armor there, trying to get the throw. I mean, that being said, that would be a great throw, right? If they landed that throw, that could be the end of the round. So I don't blame them one iota.
Nice counter hit carried to that corner situation. Hold on to the heavy fireball. No pickles though. Okay, Mega Fist comes through still. Good check, 5P check there. Not able to get that full conversion into the corner. Red RC will do it though.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen a slide head get punished that bad. That was hit confirmed, just like, oh, you going through the wall, boy. Like as soon as they tag that slide head, get the buster. This is huge, massive.
Especially into Mega Fist, a couple of those.
The Kara Buster with what is that? What is this? What is this Bombo? Where are we going?
Nice back. That's it. Still what?
I think that was deliberate from Razzo. They were deliberately scouting. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do the slide head? Are you gonna do the back Mega Fist? Are you gonna do the backdash? Successfully reacted to the backdash. Close out the round. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, reacted with a 2K to avoid a 5P from Shine. Shine pressed a button there at the very least, and the best one that they could put out. Unfortunately, just how the hurt boxes work, Razzo not getting caught by it.
Absolutely not. And no, that is not the same Shine that beat Idov earlier today. This is Nerf Shine, different Shines. This one likes the big boys, the other Shine likes the ninjas. That's how you can tell them apart.
There you go. You can't even say one's from New York. They're both New York.
They're both New Yorkers.
Okay, nice dust. Ooh, overhead, but trading out though. So Shine able to get a full screen situation. Big counter hit into hammer fall. 6P does clash.
Wow, I think that was a straight up like punish on Flick. Brutal.
Nice. See here, Mega Fist coming through once again. And still, Razzo taking their time here. Oh, wow, not going to be able to catch that backdash there, but catches that one. Immediate overdrive cancel. Yeah.
Oh, killed? I thought he was just going to get the wall break into Oki. I didn't think my man was dead.
Yeah, oh my gosh, because there was a grip of health still left over from that.
The risk might have been a little bit more pumped than I thought. But that being said, Shine stuck in the corner, the fireball, Oki, let it rip. Ooh, the big DP. Yeah, I mean, when Leo's got 50 meter, you have to respect it, right? You got to expect the DP, because even if it's blocked, you get them big old plus spikes. You always got to expect it.
Out. Slide head right there. Okay, nice. 5P. Anti-air, able to carry the corner, not getting a full conversion quite yet. The backdash getting caught.
Yeah, the Aegis Reflector, though. Okay, gonna be able to get something started. The YRC, that was so smart because that Garuda was gonna be disastrous. You know, a certain Street Fighter 4 player a billion years ago, I don't know if any of you remember, said that any round where they landed Rufus's EX Snake Strike, they won. There was simply no recovery, right? That is very similar to what we see with Pot's Garuda. Every Garuda you block is so bad. It just, it snowballs out of control so quickly. The YRC there to slip out of the situation. Beautiful.
Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, because Garuda is constantly the guaranteed. It's the equalizer, right? Especially in the corner situation. If you're caught by that Garuda, and then it's a guessing game every single time. So Razzo on match point right now.
That time the slide head working through the 5S. Razzo hates getting pot busted. You know, their ants, cats, dog got pot busted once, and they've just held a grudge about it ever since.
Saw a friend get pot busted. That's been the same sense.
But Shine stuck in the corner against Leo. Doesn't matter who you are, how much life you have, being stuck in the corner against Leo is horrible. Gets the wall break here, but no super. So Razzo does not have OP. He's got a chance. 2P to stop. And then, okay, now they're in. They got me.
See off the OTG though too. Let's go.
You know, it looked good for a second there, but unfortunately, wound up not being so. But Razzo is now one game away, and you can see all these players in bracket really don't want to deal with slide head. Whenever we've seen the slide heads from Shine, they've been backdashing over them. They've been doing whatever they can just to avoid it. That was a huge whiff and a great whiff punish there from Shine. Block on the DP, but Leo is not super minus in that situation.
Whistle flick, nice, avoiding the pop buster right there. Blue drip, able to catch immediate burst.
Avoiding the pot buster is my favorite Twitch streamer. But Shine getting pushed ever closer to the corner here, down a lot of life. The slide head hits! This could be huge. Again, they're going. Oh! You know, that's a 50 meter that you can spend to say, I was wrong, I was right. Pretty good.
Talk about using resources correctly right there, and that's an optimal way to do it. You know, keep yourself safe in a bad situation, catch up really quickly. The BRC, nice blocks from Shine, but not able to last forever. Gonna get bounced off the wall. Not enough. Able to stand right back up after the turbulence. The overhead. Wait a minute! The Aegis Reflector comes through in the clutch.
And any poke here will spell it, and there it is. Razzo is gonna take it over Shine, moving on in this bracket. Connection's been lost. I mean, it's over.
Well, we're gonna have to get a connection back as soon as possible because Razzo, going into this losers finals now, has made it all the way, especially getting knocked down starting at round 1 in this top 8 here. Razzo has had quite a bit of work to make it this far. And Umi show, again, the run back. So have we learned anything for that previous set? Razzo definitely has a comeback factor, right? Is able to kind of analyze the previous sets, learn from the mistakes, and then kind of optimize after that, especially when Razzo decides to turn it up to 11, right? We see our left-right mix-ups here. We see the chase down. We see that Razzo is unable to be conditioned in a lot of situations because of how aggressive they can be.
Yeah, and speaking of turning up to 11, I think we have done all of our match arena codes. If I'm reading this correctly, we've got none left in the bank, but if any of you would also love to contribute to the match arena, just to give our players that little extra incentive to play their absolute heart out, get in there, support what you can, and also remember from our big old homies at Fresh Cuts, if you can make the best clip tonight, submit it. They are giving away 3 free subs to Level Up Live. If you've not been clipping this whole tournament, now's the time to get on it. I think there's one more thing we should probably talk about. Isn't that right, Zero?
Yeah, absolutely. We have this fantastic game called Phantom Breaker Omnia. That's right. If you follow Level Up Live, or you can follow Rocket Panda Games as well on Twitter, follow Level Up Live on YouTube, you too can be entered into an opportunity to win a free copy of that Phantom Breaker Omnia. Also, don't forget, actually, Limited Run Games does a fantastic job of delivering physical editions of all sorts of games. Look at this whole collector set right here for Phantom Breaker Omnia. Wow, an art book with it even as well too. And those cases, I had the No More Heroes Limited Run version. Look, if you're a collector, definitely get in on supporting one of these moves here, that's for sure.
So let's get
All right,
in now on this here losers finals. Brazo versus Umisho. You know, that's a way for it to start. There's several ways that could have started. Unfortunately, that one Brazo probably would have preferred it not.
No, not like this. A round start.
The red life from the first combo before the wall break has not even drained yet, and Brazo is already been made into Swiss cheese.
I feel for you right now, Brazo. This is infuriating. Like, okay, but this is a start. I feel the energy right here. Look, upset, grab your opponent by the collar, burst. At the one opportunity you had to try to burst right there, and unfortunately, too little too late, but Brazo still able to turn things around. YRC gets called out for days, flip the table.
Absolutely, yeah, but oh no, I don't, I feel like that was a little bit of a brain fart, maybe the dash up to the there, because that was a little too hard to really catch up to with punish, but going straight through the Pokemon substitute, don't matter that you're losing 25% of your health. Good blocks.
Oh no, caught knocking at the door.
Oh,
and actually with
wait, Brazo won. I had no idea. That.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that? I totally thought Brazo waited there.
I mean, a big sigh of relief right here for Brazo. Ooh, shot at the knees right there. Quick save from Umisho, trying to keep Brazo at bay, and Brazo's still walking it down the DP. Oh, hey, got away with it. That's all right. We're good. Scot-free. Air throw.
Great scoop. Yes, this is exactly where Brazo needs Umisho. Umisho doesn't even have burst yet. Doesn't have meter to YRC either, but backed off a little too far away. I don't care. I can be cursed as all hell. As long as you're in the corner, I'm happy.
Oh!
Backing off. The gold burst goes wide. That was meant to be thrown into the end zone. Hit somebody in the stands. It's brutal.
And a great recognition from Brazo right there. Umisho out of bullets, needing a reload, and maintaining a position that was so threatening for Umisho that they couldn't take an opportunity to reload unless if it was off of a hit. I mean, you couldn't even set up a clone. Brazo would have been there in a flash to shut that down.
Absolutely, and I mean, that's what we've seen Brazo this whole tournament, right? I think the one really big way that you could define them has been reactive. You can't get away with doing stuff like trying to reload if they're within distance to punish you for it. They absolutely
trade. Brazo catching bullet after bullet here. Nice. Look at the run-up dashes right now, too, right? Just go for slight dash, block, wait, just biding their time. And again, having to go through that work. Do you have the health to maintain?
Did he unlock Leo's wave dash? I feel like he's kind of moving across the screen.
Right?
Okay. The dust, that's behind the YRC, and I think that was a little bit too high up to really burst there. Gets hit by the Berserker Slash, stuck in the corner, still has not had an opportunity to burst. Looking like Garuda impact out here, 3 in a row.
Don't ever move again. Shout it to the corner for the victory.
Crazy. It's such a big button. It's massive. And gonna be the wall stick here again. Doesn't have the meter to get the Oki though. And that is actually huge. That is a huge sigh of relief from Brazo's side as he immediately proceeds to get shot, possibly.
All right, able to survive just a little bit here. Can we weather the storm, or are we just chalking up as loss on that round right here? Get a reset. You have burst in this next round. Take it from the top.
The top this time, and dash blocking in. We're out here. Oh, I appreciate the aggressive play there from Brazo, right? Like you're hoping, like this son of a gun, he's gonna challenge right here. But when you're wrong, it's mistakes now again. On full screen, gotta be into focus. Oh, no.
Dashes. The hold there, the stagger, but got caught with the throw. I bet you that was the DP coming through. Bet it all right there. And yeah, the jump heavy to close out that game. 1-1 right now in the losers finals.
I can't believe that went through the fireball. That was looking pretty bad. That was some real King Me Hi-Ho Cheerio stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was not a good situation.
I mean, that was the perfect bandit bringer angle, right? Like we have Zoning Soul on the screen, of course, you know. I can't let you forget it. Zoning Soul is Happy Chaos. They gave Soul a gun.
I can't believe the Mad Lads actually did it. We've been joking about it for years. Tied up, 1-1. Okay, trade. Any trade like that is gonna favor Razo. Anytime they can get the hit and seize the initiative in those neutral situations, it's gonna be massive. But here, Umisho be able to get the pick up there.
Especially after that curse, it's a great situation for Umisho. Able to maintain the distance. Nice blue RC to try to chase down the curse throw. There's no distance too far for a dash like Leo here. Crossed up.
That blue RC kind of serving two purposes, right? One, if he's close enough, awesome. Slow down, life is good. But the other is it serves as a pause button, right? So you can just see, what's he doing? Saw that he was throwing the curse, had the opportunity to go in.
Yep.
But
already a bad look right there. Full screen, chip damage, or just get caught making the attempt to close the gap. You're hitting the L right there,
unfortunately, getting blasted just a little bit more. Curse is on, not looking good. Razo potentially trying to again just do a little bit of a dash block, but getting caught there, able to focus up. Adam Jensen through the wall. And this is again looking bad. This is some real don't wake daddy type stuff.
No.
Okay.
Had to burst. Yeah. Oh.
Would have been hype. Would have been cool.
It would have been great. It is so tough. It's a tough matchup to play against, and I'm, again, like I said when they first played, I'm curious if Razo will go Ramlethal for this match. I've seen it once before, but it seems we're going in all. Oh, wait a minute. Stepped off. Probably all Leo though. Yeah, Leo again.
At first, I saw Leo, and I was like, "Is that Jacko?" And then I'm like, "Oh wait, no, that's Leo." That would have been cool.
A Jacko play? Jeez. Well, just roll the dice. Let's see what happens.
But Umisho only needs one more to return to the Blood Gulch that would be the grand finals. The once again happy chaos here. Can Razo stick it out, or will we watch some more Halo tonight at Wednesday Night Fights? Guilty Gear Strive.
We got the shatter, a bad look. Once again, positive bonus available. Oh! Sliding on in, got the hard knockdown with the 2D, scoop it up. Another stop. First one here for Happy Chaos. You gotta hold this. Check the blue RC, knocking at the door. Hello, my name is Leo. I have a whole dictionary of words to use on loser. Like, just it's not a thesaurus. It's ridiculous. Okay.
That is a good Leo insult. I feel like you try to piece it together, it would just be like,
Word.
You stink. Getting blasted here. That did so much damage. Unfortunate way for it to start. Umisho is still having full life. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the attempt was there. Perfect for Umisho. Match point. All right. This is it. This is all there is for Razo, and nice overhead, able to get a confirmed first immediately, though. Bad look for Razo, full screen situation again, has to walk it down.
Yeah, okay, but this is big for Razo. Got Umisho in the corner. I'm surprised Umisho blocked all that. Again, Umisho has been really showing their defense is very strong. The clash on the DP, keeping it going. It's 2 hits, baby. The Leo train is on the rail. How did you wind up on that side and getting 1 air seed? Okay, wait.
Oh, thank goodness the recovery on jump D was quick enough to be able to recover and block shots.
Umisho backing off there. The Razo successfully responding to the clone by doing close S into 2D. Punished for doing it that time, and Umisho is getting a little bit wilder with the clones because they have so little life anyway. Razo is going to be able to tie it up 2-2.
Wow. Okay, I mean, you saw it there, right? That there was no room to run. That was it. You ran out of backdash space. Razo had won the ground game and was able to close that gap, get the kill. We're looking at a 2-2 set right now. Razo is still in this, still aggressive as ever.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way you got to play this matchup, right? You got to bulldog a little bit. Like the common definition of bulldogging, you think of like Zangief versus Dhalsim, right? And it's like, how does Zangief fight this? It's you just walk and invade the space and block, and that's what Razo has to do a little bit, get in that position where suddenly his buttons are threatening. His Chaos also has great buttons, but it opens up an opportunity.
Exactly. Right, nice
Yeah, the dash up, block, patience.
Oh no, rough burst, but they're not quite close enough to connect after the gunshot right there. Deus Ex Machina can go through. Hard knockdown, positive bonus. Umisho looking good for this round.
The clone is up, killing it with the quick 2P. Shot a little. Okay. This is huge for Razo. Oh.
Went for a reach on this throw, and you lost your life attempting to grab somebody by the collar.
And it's so unfortunate because what makes this extra bad is Umisho still has burst. The round start, dash up throw, aggressive. I like it. But Razo, not with any burst. If they can bait this out of Umisho or something, the 6P, but Umisho didn't commit to nothing. There was nothing to hit with the 6P. The DP hit that time. We saw that get blocked earlier, but that time, working. Razo is sniffing for something with these DPs.
Yeah.
Damage scaling here.
Okay. Full screen situation again. Resources almost gone here for Happy Chaos. Especially after spending overdrive. We're going to be a little bit before we get a 50 tension here.
Misho's backdashes are some cheating backdashes. They've edited that they are. This is a cheating man, I'm telling you. This is some plus R backdashes. They're going through everything, but they're so cursed. Razo still has tons of meter. He can FD this out. Tagging him for going to the clone. Okay, this is a start. Misho still has burst, waited for it to see if they were gonna do it, but nothing.
Oh my god. Not enough overdrive meter available here. So now Razo backing off just a little bit here, trying to make sure we're within range and not having to do too much work to close the gap. One more touch could do it. PRC not going for throw, just goes for jump slash.
And that is it. The burst after the red RC unfortunately finds no purchase. And do you hear that, everybody? Do you hear it in the distance? We're going to Blood Gulch.
Was that a Canadian burst?
No, that was unfortunately just a bad burst. Canadian bursts are only when they're so high up that it completely whiffs.
Gosh, I guarantee that was supposed to be the goal burst right there. That was the hard read that we were trying to set up, get the resources to even still steal the turn. I mean, I'm feeling it, right? Because, Razo, in a rare moment, being the underdog of the bracket right now because of the Happy Chaos play and, being double jeopardy situation against Umisho with strong Happy Chaos play. The positive takeaway out of this entire set, for sure, is the fact that Razo was capable of taking advantage of every situation where Umisho was just out of resources, whether it was bullets or concentration, and was able to close those gaps, especially in this set in particular. It was a much better set compared to that first one that we saw. So definitely took some notes and brought them into this losers finals.
Absolutely, and they are coming in here, the grand finals of our two lovely Happy Chaos players. Everybody make some noise and pop off a little bit, because Lord knows these two are going to be popping off.
Popping off a couple rounds or two.
And
all right,
so
wow, called off the burst.
It's going to be a lot of damage. The thing that we saw between these two last time is it was dead even, right? It went down to the absolute last round. Each of them were adapting to the other one. So this is going to be hard to call. And again, gunshots are... Oh, wait. Is that gonna... No. I was like, I don't think you can use the super that way. And yeah, he took one right in the chest.
It's hysterical to watch this matchup. Especially when they're firing for the hip and just watch the bullets whiz by and completely miss. It just keeps sticking still. Oh my goodness. It is literally a Halo match. You're right.
I mean, it's just like he walks up and he's like, Colonel. That's not what Massachusetts is like. But you know what? Well,
that's solid. Completely different character.
Whatever. It's all the same thing. Regardless, Umisho now getting blasted in the corner. Didn't quite have the spacing for the Deus Ex. This could go either way. They have been shooting.
You are seeing the throw. Godlike movement.
It's super funny when they either of them decide to turn on the pressure, right? Like, in general, they're both totally content just being full screen and blasting away, trying to find their own opportunities to blast. But occasionally, you get these weird decisions, like just I'm just gonna air that. It's just like, what do you do?
Or just like the full screen run up right here, like Umisho will tend to do, try to 6P through. Concentration gone for Umisho, so Krieg take the opportunity to refill some resources. Daggers, let's go.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing there the backdashes through the gunshots. That was an important burst. That was going really hard. So both these players have shown, right? They play the character. They know how to navigate their pressure off. They're better than the other two. So they're representing these things like backdashing, taking the gunshots here when Krieg would have to reload. That's it. Joe's got the initiative here. This boy is cursed 6 ways to a Sunday, and I'm not talking holding it. Did you? Just training it on his head, waiting for the back end or something. That burst almost worked.
Just a hair's breadth away from working, and then fire from the hip. Just the confidence of the shot from Ubisho too. So what did you do over there? You burst? Ah, dead. That's it. Round over.
You know, it's really
1-0
interesting.
right now.
It's really interesting how, you know, these are two zoner characters blasting each other, which I know is everybody's favorites, right? But it's funny how difficult this is to maintain with Chaos, and how much execution is required to set up the Chaos zoning. It reminds me a lot of like Marvel 3 Morgan, where it's just like all he's got to do is that, and then it's like they hold up their hands, and it's like the SpongeBob hands where they're all broken apart. It's just like, bro, what do you think this is? Like.
Yeah, no, you bring up a great point. Like, in this matchup, it's definitely a lot of work to maintain those resources and really try to play that chess game between these two characters, because you both know exactly what you're looking for. So how do you try to navigate the field, avoiding shots from one another? And we've seen Umisho time and time again be the brave one to kind of start the initiative of closing the gap here. Krieg trying to take advantage of the situation right now, returning the concentration, immediately spending tension.
Yeah, and you saw there one of the funny things that Happy Chaos can do, you know, makes the whole room laugh. Every time you get hit with it, you're like, good play, my good chum. Was the dash up 5D there into the gunshot, which does combo. They thought they were going to get the wall stick, unfortunately didn't. And now they're getting blasted through the wall. Umisho has the initiative here. The BRC, the double bear. Wait, the gunshot was there!
Keep yourself safe from a gun!
The gunshots are the beat! That was so funny. Okay, Umisho takes one.
Approach so far, knocked into the sky. Get
Where did that wall
immediately,
damage come from?
Bonus. You know, don't worry about it. Look away. don't bring it to Daisuke's attention.
Again, backdashing through the bullet, now gets this massive punish, the opening that they needed.
That will shatter right here. We're close enough for it. Good situation here for Umisho to turn it around immediately. Just even things up.
Good situation, I would probably say something like apocalyptically good situation, like incredible situation.
An amazing situation, especially a second Deus Ex Machina in this round to take it 2-0 right now.
I mean, what can I say? Human Revolutions was a pretty good sequel. There definitely was no Deus Ex 2. We don't talk about it.
No? Oh. What about the side story? Does that one count? Or what didn't they do, like a graphic
They
novel
made like
or something?
15 weirdo things back then. It was the Wild West of PC game development. You just did whatever. Anyway, Umisho is up 2 from the loser side of the bracket, and one game away from just resetting it here and bringing us all the way to the Wild Wild West.
Umisho warmed up, like 7 games through. Wow, call it out. Heavy shots, cursed up again, pushed back into the corner, and Umisho just gonna make the approach. Gosh, this is so tough to run through and try to, you know, maintain that distance you're looking for to get the 6 feet of follow up.
I'm surprised that burst hit, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it's a kind of extended upward hurt box. Happy Chaos is pretty tall, so you can get kind of clipped in the dome a little bit more than other people. Dude!
Both cursed and gunshot
But
again.
one of them, quick drawing again a little bit more. I feel like Umisho has not been getting the better of the quick draw situations. Krieg's just been a little bit quicker on firing it out there.
It also just seems like Umisho has been far more consistent at getting significant damage over Krieg. Just really capitalizing on situations far more often. All right, well, no concentration available here for Krieg. So Umisho's turn to take advantage. You can't trade this shot.
But okay, good dash up IVs. Those are hard. It is really difficult to dash up IV on a move where the person can release it at any time.
Hey, and that's a reset right there. Blink and you miss it through for Umisho.
Dang, getting in this car, riding on in to Shin Grand Finals. The quick 3-0 is Umisho back for revenge. Are they pissed? I didn't know they were that mad, you know? Hitting him with the 3-0.
Umisho got in the car, said, look, I gotta drive over to the Grand Finals reset. I ain't walking over to the stage. I'm driving over to the stage.
Okay. All right.
Final game of the night. and it's a Happy Chaos mirror. I never would have put this on my bingo card for 2022 by any means.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that, again, unfortunately, Krieg is just, he's quicker on the draw. Those trade situations have not gone good for Umisho.
But Umisho constantly been able to come out on top, even at life deficits here. We'll see if the turnaround is still consistent in this game. Krieg currently at the advantage.
Ooh, trade. Blasting him. Yeah, that's a fantastic starter for Chaos. Every Chaos player on Earth is living if you get hit by that. So much damage, Krieg bleeding. The curses are out. Okay, that was big advantageous situation there for... Oh, no.
6P follow-up. Nice conversion. Umisho is on a hot streak right now.
Now it's bad advantageous. That was... Oh, the trades on the 2S's.
First connects. Calls off the gunshot, and still, Umisho not swayed in the slightest.
I gotta say, the tempo of these matches is different. The first time we saw these two play, it was very, like I was saying, it's a 10-0 matchup either way, right? But now, Umisho has been a lot more scrambly and able to find these gaps in Krieg's pressure. Krieg has gotten started consistently first, and it just hasn't mattered.
Interesting. We could have gotten the shatter there. I wonder if that was just a misinput situation, but doesn't matter. Umisho taking the game again. 4 games straight so far.
Happy little chaotic accidents, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is appropriate, for those of you in the chat who don't know, this is one of the only canon mirror matches that we can have in fighting games, and these two characters actually have a special intro if they fight each other, where they're like, what's good, homie? So, you know, I'm pretty stoked.
It is pretty hysterical to see all the intros, but this intro in particular is so unique. Just like, wait, which of us is the real one? I guess we're gonna have to find out, huh? Are you the one that destroys the world or me?
But yeah, no, like I was saying earlier, unfortunately, Krieg has just, the pressure's been getting worked around. Like, it feels like no matter how much of a lead they can build up early on, it just hasn't panned out. Like, these checkmate situations that we talked about over and over again have just not super mattered. Umisho is finding those gaps to shoot their shot. They're getting these weird plus frame situations where they throw the curse first, and then Krieg throws his curse second. Oh. Burst gets baited. Oh, wait.
Why?
Why?
Umisho!
Why? That's a flag on the field. I'm talking. How many cards do I got of what colors? You're getting them. Unnecessary roughness. Mean.
With a flag that was celebration, except celebrating. Already pushed back into the corner again. Umisho is showing that they are the dominant Happy Chaos here. They truly know the character far more than Krieg ever could right now. Oh my god.
Perfect. Just like that. That's 5-0, isn't it? And I'm scared.
That is 5-0 right now. 5 games straight.
Yeah, and I mean, this has just been brutal so far. I wonder what changed.
That's what I'm trying to... I cannot compute it. I'm trying to understand. It was even previously. Is it just... What, was it the icing that happened where Krieg had to sit there, wait, watch the losers' games go on, and now Umisho was just all warmed up and just firing on all cylinders, able to take the W's here? We're on tournament point right now for Umisho.
Yeah, Krieg, okay, great early start for Krieg, but like I've said, it hasn't panned out as much. Getting the wall break, that's what they tried to aim for before, but letting him slide off the wall, that's a sad state of affairs if you let that happen to a person. Oh, we're not happy in that Oki situation. Okay, gotta be able to focus up. This is huge.
Ooh. There we go. Finally able to clip it out, but no meter right there to go for that shatter that we're looking for. I would just play it with Let's Go.
I think that was intentional. They were not trying to break the wall at any point. They wanted that slide Oki. That's stuff that Eno players do all the time. Maybe Krieg has realized that just going back to neutral has not been working.
No, not at all. Okay, here we go. That stagger situation again. Great backdash from Umisho.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, you can't tech off the wall in that situation.
Right.
If you get popped on the ground, you don't. Unlike if you get popped up higher in the air.
Yeah, these slugs, you know, it has been a strong tool, especially to like continue running the set play in that corner situation. Like you said, the Eno picking players have definitely been taking advantage of that. Okay, but my god, the chip damage is starting to add up. The 2S to call out the 6P.
Stop sign, and this could be it. This could be the last round of the night, but we have signs of life from Krieg, and we do. The burst goes wide as it can. Krieg getting a couple shots in the chest, but Umisho, you have to navigate this running all the way over. What a
You know, Krieg, sensing the run-up 6B coming through from Umisho, just decided to wait a second here. You know what? I see the bull coming at me. Toro, and decides to jump right over.
You said that, and I was like, why are you making a Wizard of Oz reference? And I was like, wait, no, it's not the name of the dog. But Umisho is at a lot of life, but okay, has the initiative here. This is huge. Anytime Umisho has really gotten comfy sitting in his big lazy boy right now, not been good for Krieg.
It's just Wally all over again. They're all on the ship, just rolling around. That is Umisho just rolling around, has the milkshake.
He's roving around the space station. Okay. Blasting him with the guard crushes. He's now running out of resources. The bullets and the focus have been on deck, and the meter build is unreal. Shades of Vanilla Sagat. Krieg's entire health bar has been ground down by only Chip. They are going to die if they keep blocking the gold person and the punish, and that's gonna be it. Umisho is going to be your Wednesday Night Fights Strive champion. What a block!
Are you 6 games? 6 games in a row. Umisho, absolute monster with Happy Chaos, showing everybody who was truly the Happy Chaos tonight. I mean, no one could have predicted it. 2 Happy Chaos players in bracket. Happy Chaos mirrors back to back like that. Absolutely insane. What a Wednesday Night Fights to remember. Like, seriously, plenty of games, plenty of great clips to be had for the contest as well, to try to get in those 3 free subs provided by Fresh Cuts and Level Up as well. So definitely queue up those clips. Be sure to check the VOD, start clipping it as well too. Let's see those highlight reels show up later. It's been a tremendous night of Guilty Gear action.
It has been, and I mean, you know, tonight we got to find out who was the Ranger and who was Texas Red, and I gotta say, you know, the big iron on his hip. It's really rolling on in there. This was a ton of fun. Thank you so much to the Level Up crew letting me be on here commentate. I hope all of you had fun watching, and Zero, super fun commentating with you as well. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. This has been a great night of gaming.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, thank you for everybody that utilized all the Match Arena codes. We did it. Absolutely tremendous job. Thank you for supporting the players and for tuning in. You can, of course, tune in tomorrow as well for another Series E event. That'll be coming up. And, of course, you know, we'll see you around next week as well for more Guilty Gear action. I've been Zero. You can check me out at Zero Syndicate on Twitter. And, of course, Solid Bones. Let them know where they can find you.
You can find me solid_bones on Twitter, and on Twitch it's solid bones, no underscore, don't ask why, but find me on either of those places. If any of you are interested in learning Strive, I also help run beginner brackets out of the SageAm Discord every week, so you can definitely pop in if you want to learn some cool gamer tips. But yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, absolutely. Until next week, everybody, later days.
See y'all, have a good night.